Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast, joined as always by Mick and Age. And before we get into this week's episode, we've got a special announcement for you guys. Who wants to take it away?
Age, do you want to do it?
Mick, I'll let you do the honours for this one.
The big announcement is the Cast Patrol are releasing cast merchandise. Now, if you were watching on the YouTube just then and saw that intro, you would have been spoiled by the surprise because we got the new Cast Patrol t-shirts hanging to my left and right. And if you're on podcasts like Apple, Spotify, whatever, be sure to check the YouTube because you want to see what these t-shirts look like.
So we got two types of shirt, not just one.
Two?
The one behind me, we got a white shirt that on the front says "Back Cast Never Last," and on the back is a very cast image of me, Jimmy, and Mick punting.
Yeah,
and that's great for like the pub and everyday wear.
Everyday wear. And behind me, probably my personal favourite, we've got a black tee, Cast Patrol, designed at the front across the chest, as you can see, designed on Mick as well.
It's the script handwriting across the chest. It's similar to what we use in our YouTube banner, and it's looking really nice.
Yeah, it's really comfy, like Age said. Really nice material. Honestly, you can wear it anywhere. You can wear it out, wear it at home.
Well, if you Age, this Saturday, he actually wore it out to the club.
Mate, I wore it out and I got a lot of compliments. A lot of good looks from males and females.
Yep.
So it does work.
Well, considering it was on you, I don't
I know. So if it works on me, it's probably going to work on you too at home.
My personal favourite's the off-white cream. Is that how you describe the colour?
I'd say it's an off-white, yeah.
100%. That's my favourite, especially because we're actually on the back. You got Jim on the right, me in the middle, and Age, all rejoicing and celebrating this horse coming home. But Jim's picture on it looks identical.
It's so good.
They've done so well.
Oh,
They've nailed Jim to the bone.
Yeah.
Oh, to the core, to anything. It's unreal. But I have to let you in on a little secret, boys.
Tell me, Mick.
Here we go.
The manufacturers, when I was messaging him, liaising with them, they actually let me in on a little secret. The cast t-shirt, not the black one, the punting tee in the off-white.
The white that says "Back Cast Never Last" on the front.
Exactly. It's designed to punt with and even wear as casual wear. The manufacturers told me that it actually increases your chance on the punt, allegedly.
And we've done experimenting.
I did.
We did?
I actually wore the shirt on Saturday.
The whole of Saturday. And you also took it off.
I also took it off.
And we did the numbers. We crunched them back. Jimmy's a data analyst, so he did all that.
Yep.
And we actually figured out that this shirt increases your return on interest by 25%.
Yeah.
25%. Now, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of punting money.
But about the t-shirts and how we design them. So we're always in our heads, Cast Patrol merch. It'd be something good for us to wear personally for our brand. And more importantly, for our followers to be more involved in the cast community. Yeah. So we didn't just pick the first designs that we did. This has been a process throughout the months. We got a designer to design the back of the tees, the front that says "Back Cast Never Last." The black tee, hey, it's a bit plain, but we still put careful thought into it on what our followers might wear on the night out.
100%.
Well, how do they get a shirt, Mick? How do the followers get one?
The cast merchandise is not available yet, but it will be soon enough. But
very soon.
If you want to be alerted straight away and know when the cast merch drops so you can not miss out on your chance to secure the first ever merchandise for the Cast Patrol, there's a link in the bio to join the Cast Club. It's an exclusive club only to people that sign up, and they can receive exclusive offers and the notification when the merch drops for the first time.
How much is it to join the Cast Club?
Look, I'm going to let you in another secret. It's actually free to join. So
join.
All you have to do is put in your phone number and email. There's no scam involved. It's free. We're only going to message you to let you know that the Cast merchandise is dropped and exclusive offers only for Cast Club members. So you do not want to miss out on being a Cast Club member.
So pause the podcast right now. Link in bio. Click it. Go to the Cast Patrol website. Join the Cast Club, email address and phone number. It's simple as that.
Look, if you can't can't click the link in the bio and you just want to type it in, it's www.thecastpatrol.com.au.
Simple.
Get on.
So simple.
Sign up, get a shirt, support
to be honest, these shirts are actually so comfy.
They are.
I haven't taken this one off in like 4 days.
Yeah. Look, have you washed it?
Besides going to work.
Have you washed it?
I have washed it.
Yeah.
But look, we put on the podcast for free, and this is your way of saying thank you for putting the podcast showing your support for the things that we do, because we see it in the DMs, we see it in the comments. If you want to be just a bit more part of this cast community, buy some merch, show some love, and yeah, we appreciate it greatly. But yeah, we'll let you know definitely when it drops, and sign up to the Cast Club for exclusive offers and notifications.
Beautiful.
Okay, well, let's get into the potty, shall we?
Let's get into the potty. The week that was, Mick, it was your birthday week.
Birthday week. It started on Tuesday night going out with the fam, all the way to you guys spoiling me throughout the multiple podcasts that we recorded during the week and weekend. Secret who's coming on soon.
Yeah, we keep it hush.
Big guest. But look, felt the love for sure.
Yeah. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
And we kicked it off. Where do we go? Friday night.
Braza Churrasca. I think that's how you say it.
All you can eat Brazilian.
All you can eat meats.
It was meat after meat. Pork, lamb, beef, chicken. It was endless.
It was so good that, you know what? I wouldn't even get that drunk in the night because my stomach was just full of meat.
Yeah, full of meat. Good vibes in there.
Yeah, we had some mates over there.
Yeah.
Eat some meat, drink some wine, drink some vodka, anything. But then what happened afterwards actually shocked me. We went to cargo. Age is still in his Cast Patrol tee. I've sort of had enough. I'm like, I'm going to go casino.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get rolled, but I'm going to go.
Well, I wanted to get out of there. Tell you what, if my girlfriend's listening, please block your ears. There was chicks looking at me everywhere. It had to be the shirt because they weren't looking at me.
Oh,
Tell you that much for free.
Your fat cunt body.
But, so it was definitely the shirt. That's a little tip.
So I left you boys, went to the casino.
Yeah.
And then after the night's over, I get a phone call from Age saying, "You're never going to believe who we just saw."
It was Jacob Host, the one and only South Sydney comedian. Would you call him a comedian?
Comedian, back rower.
Back rower?
Yep.
Such a good bloke. So we're at the bar, Jim.
We're at the bar getting some drinks, as you
I
do.
think it was my round.
Yep.
And then had the 2 drinks there, vodka, lime and sodas.
Ready to pay for it.
Ready to go. I was about to pay for it.
Felt like an arm around us.
Yeah.
Turn around. Hosty.
Jacob Host. And we're like, hey, no way, it's Hosty.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, we're going to win this year or what? He's like, yeah, it's our year. We're like, let's go. And he's like, let's get fireball shots.
Yeah.
He goes 4 fireball shots. And the guy puts it in. He just pays for it.
Pays for
Like,
it.
He
mad.
paid for your shots.
He just leant over, paid for it.
But why did he pick you guys to start with?
He saw the Cast Patrol shirt. It had to be.
Okay,
it
that
had
makes
to be.
sense
It was a
now.
shirt.
There was no other
It
reason.
was a shirt.
But he must have known that I was a South fan at least.
And you guys somehow lined him up for the podcast because
Well, yeah,
I
we're
get a
like,
notification that
we're
he's
like,
filming with
Hosty.
us soon.
yeah, we're like,
He'll
would
be
you ever
coming
come
on.
on the podcast? He's like, bloody oath I would.
Yeah.
And then we did the shots. We're like, I think we cheers to like Year of the Rabbit.
I think so.
And then at the end, he's like, oh, make sure you message me about the podcast. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, for sure.
It was so funny because you know how much I hate shots.
Oh,
and
you never do shots.
I was cursing and I was like, fuck it.
You had to do it.
And I was like, fuck, held my breath down the hatch.
for the potty.
Oh,
For
you
the
had
pod-
to. You for the potty.
Like,
you
I didn't
had
want to
to.
fucking throw
Yeah,
up in
you
front
can't
of Hosty.
use the doctor excuse. Oh, doctor said no for this one.
Nah. Especially if you bought it. But yeah, great bloke. How'd you go at the
casino?
me?
How do you think I went? The casino is honestly...
From the sound of your voice after.
It's an absolute
shocking.
robbery.
Oh, it's a robbery.
That's why I didn't want to go there.
No,
Yeah.
I don't blame you, but you know what? I just couldn't be bothered dancing anymore. My stomach was full of meat, and I was like, I just need to sit down somewhere and lose money.
Yeah. You just want
No,
to
but in
lose.
all seriousness, the casino is a robbery. Just because every time you play blackjack, I'm convinced the dealer gets 21.
Yeah.
It's just...
And sometimes it's like 7 cards.
Oh, it's
6
ridiculous.
5 cards. You're like, come on, how do you do this?
But the biggest rolling of the night was our mate, Yanni Picos, the poker shark. He entered in a poker tournament to play on some table.
Yeah.
Had a big stack of cash.
Could you watch him?
Yeah, we're watching behind. It got a bit sus. They were getting angry and stuff. But anyway,
okay.
we watched it anyway.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was showing us his cards and we could see the flop and everything.
Mm.
He's playing and he's drawn, I think, an ace and a king. And he goes, if I get an ace, I'm going all in. Because it was getting to the late point of the night. And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
I'm done. So he goes all in with an ace. And the guy on the cross room calls. So they both flop.
Oh, no.
And Picos has an ace and a king. The other guy has an ace and a 2.
Oh,
First
Oh,
card,
no, here we go.
ace. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, sweet.
You're up.
Next 2 card, duds. You're like, all right, sweet. Picos is up. He's got
Happy
he's
days.
got the king high.
Yep.
As long as the other guy doesn't get, I don't know, a 2 or something.
Yeah.
Next 2 cards, 2, 2.
No
Well,
way.
full house.
Full house.
Wow.
That's when
one
you
way
know
to
it's
do
not
your
your,
cash.
your night.
And he just walked out in shame. In shame.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go to the cast at 10 p.m. Like, that's
Yeah,
the
that was
worst.
early.
The worst idea from you boys.
Oh, I know.
And out of the 12 boys we had, 10 decided to go to the cast, and the 2 smart guys, me and Jimmy, went to Bungalow and
Had a bit
good
of a
time.
boogie.
you did well.
Music was good.
Music's always good.
Sax
there.
was out. Saxophone
That
was out
sax is
again.
the worst. They play the same songs every week. I don't know why you guys keep going.
Nah, they picked it up this week.
No, it was
Bit
good.
of variety.
Bit of
Yeah.
variety.
It's always good when I'm not there. Coincidence or what?
Definitely not.
And then what about hangover meals, boys, in the morning? UH?
Well, I think I literally just had bacon and eggs as usual, and then we had to film the Gay Waterhouse podcast.
Yes.
Which was not meant to be told, but for you guys, we'll let you in a little secret. Stay tuned the next 2 weeks. Gay Waterhouse podcast will be dropping.
Yep.
She
First lady of racing, unreal. She is a media personality. She just nails every story she tells. And she is the nicest person on and off air.
Yeah.
She's so dramatic with every answer. I loved it.
Yeah.
So much energy.
But
Very
just,
honest.
Just sitting there with her, like it was just crazy.
Yeah.
I was sitting right next to her, and
Yeah.
she'd tell stories about someone tapping her on the shoulder, and then she tapped me, and it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was just, because I didn't have questions to ask for like a good 10 minutes. I was just looking at her like, holy shit, Gay Waterhouse is literally like 2 meters away
I
from
was
me.
more shocked. It was just Jimmy and Gay Waterhouse going back and forth about horses. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is
I was in my
dream.
element there.
unreal.
But it was her first podcast. She's never done a podcast before.
She didn't know what a podcast was. So
Yeah.
At the end, she was like rattled. She's like, that was amazing. I've never done that.
Yeah.
Had so much fun. And we're like, whoa, thank you. Like, can't wait to release it.
Yeah.
But that is dropping soon.
If you're going to watch any of our podcasts, watch that one.
When it
is-
drops.
Yeah, that is the one.
And sign up to the Cast Club in the description below.
Yeah. And if you're on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple, subscribe now.
You know what I had for my hangover meal?
What was it?
I didn't eat the whole day because I knew my girlfriend was taking me out to my favourite restaurant and probably the best tasting thing of all time. Bistecca in the city.
Whereabouts is it?
It's on Bridge Street, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
So I went last year for my birthday and
Yeah.
I sat there eating and I was like, they only serve one thing. Bistecca in Italian translates to steak.
Yeah.
And all they do is serve the bistecca alla fiorenta. How Italian was that? Anyway, it's basically a T-bone,
Yeah.
and on one side sirloin, one side I fillet. They cut it up and they have this seasoning. It's the only thing they serve, and they're minimum 600 grams.
Wow.
So I ordered
That's the only thing on the menu.
only thing. You can only order a few sides with it, max. There's no
Right.
entrees. There's no nothing.
Okay.
It's just the steak for a main.
Is that the place where you put your phone away and you can't
They
use your phone?
lock your phone away.
Wait, what?
So at the start, they take your phones, they put
Yeah.
them in a box, and they give you the key, and they say, we don't want anyone to take photos of this place because we want it to be an experience.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, I don't want to spoil things for you, but I will because you won't end up there in a while. So they put this candle on the table.
Yeah.
And you're looking at this candle, and it's just melting away, and you're like, that is the shittest candle I've ever seen. It's just melting into this plate.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Italian waiter comes along and goes, I'm not going to do an accent. That's racist. He gives you this bread and goes, dip this into the candle. And you go, mate, I'm not eating wax. It's actually animal fat that drips into oil.
really?
It is the tastiest motherfucker.
Wow.
And it's free.
Wow. Yeah.
Jesus.
But you know how it's that good of a restaurant? I look
Yeah.
over my left shoulder. I see the biggest head in rugby league history. Sam Burgess hanging
that
over my
is a
corner.
big head.
That
That
is
is a
good.
massive head.
So that's how you know it's good. And it confirmed what I knew last year. It's the best steak
The
of all
Slam
time.
and Sam was there.
Slam and Sam's
Say no
there.
more.
Best steak of all time on my
Say
birthday.
Best
No
steak of all
more.
time?
Best tasting thing in my life.
All time. Wow.
In
Wow.
my
That
life.
is huge.
How
I-
much was it for the
Oh.
600 grams?
And I paid 900 grams. So
900
it's
grams.
$17.
Jeez, is that why you're putting on a bit of weight?
A
there?
little bit, yeah. John Bernard said
Getting
so
ready
too.
for the front row call.
It's $17 times per 100 gram. So do the maths in your head, whatever that is.
I'm not doing any math right now.
Exactly.
Wow.
But yeah,
But-
Bistecca, 10 out of 10, maybe even 11.
Okay, I'll give you something that's an 8.5 out of 10. Avatar.
The
Go
new
watch
movie.
it. The new
8.5?
Avatar. 8.5.
Really?
It's long, but it's action packed.
Is it?
Storyline's great, and mate, it'll probably bring a tear to your eye. Didn't bring one
Did
to
you
me.
watch the first one again
I
recently?
watched the first one on the plane. So
Okay.
in Jan.
So just recently.
yeah, because I knew I was going
Is
to
it
watch
worth
it.
it to watch the first
Wa-
one again?
Watch the first one because like there's probably like little
pick
things
up
that
on
you
stuff?
pick up.
Yeah.
Like you remember the characters, you remember the backstory.
Yeah.
And it's just good to like get your G for the second one.
You want to know a fun thing about Avatar?
Tell
So
me.
the first movie was released in 2009, give or take. It was that long ago.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they've
so
only
long
released
ago.
the second now. You know why?
Why?
So the director, because Avatar 1 was such a hit, they go, you know what? We're going to release another 3 of these movies.
Wow.
So over the last 10 years, they have filmed all 3 movies.
So they're ready to just drop.
They are ready to drop these movies a year and a half after year and a half.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. So it's
I'll
all
be
ready.
there.
It's all in sync
So
with
it's
each
all ready
other.
to go.
All ready to go.
They're all probably 3
They're about
hours.
to be quadrillionaires soon enough.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So
wow.
there you go. Watch Avatar 2 because 3 and 4 is coming out very soon.
Wait, can you watch it in 3D?
Yeah, I did watch it in 3D.
Better
you
in
did?
3D?
It is, but it's the strain on my eyes. There was fucking so much going on coming out of me. I had to go to the toilet and have a break. Like, it's full on, but it definitely makes it like so much more visually impactful. That's even the word, but yeah, there you go.
You know what else was impactful? I don't know, mate.
We'll play on with that one.
You know what else was on the weekend, Age?
Tell me.
The NRL Trials. Did you catch any? Because I didn't.
Did I catch any? Caught it all besides the stream stuffing up for the Dolphins. But as soon as I got onto it, I saw the rest of the game. Yeah. It was very good. Did you boys catch any?
I watched the highlights.
Caught a bit of it, yeah.
I'll tell you who stood out for me.
Dolphins were impressive.
Dolphins are good.
Yeah.
It was a second string team. They're versing the Caprizzo.
Yeah, yeah.
But first of all, Isaiah Katoa.
Yes.
18-year-old. And the way he was organising everything and the way he was straining up, going right into the line, very impressed. Great kicking game. Yeah. And he had a hand in like everything in the first half.
Really?
Does he start?
So I don't think he starts.
Does he kick goals?
He'll be. Oh, there was no goal kicking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But he does kick goals.
Okay.
But I think they're going to go O'Sullivan Milf, and then he'll be next in line.
Oh, so really?
Anyone because he's 18, like
true.
He's played like one New South Wales Cup game.
Yeah.
So I think they're not going to rush him, but he's definitely there if anything goes wrong. And Valence Tafare, big bopper, 108 kilos
in the centres.
In the centres,
he's like a Bradman Best type centre.
Bradman
just
Best,
big and chunky,
and like Conrad Hurrell with Brendan Smith all combined. Yeah, mate, he got the ball 10 out and he barged through, and nearly ran to the dead ball line before he put it down.
Really?
Well, they just gave it to him near the line?
They gave it to him on the burst near the line. He just went straight through two people, carried him over.
How good's that?
So watch out for him. What about the Broncos game, boys? Broncos versus Wynnum.
Well, you tell me because I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch anything?
No, I watched the highlights, and all I saw was that I could remember from now was the punch on.
The punch on.
The punch on.
Wait, there was actually another thing I thought of in the Dolphins game.
Yep.
Go watch the highlights if you haven't. Their winger, Brenton Bayera, probably how you say it. He scored this crazy try. They passed to him down the line. He's running, grubbered through, like 30 out, put a grubber in. It stayed in, and he like dived on the in goal. It was pretty crazy.
Wow.
So keep an eye out for him. He's probably not going in their top 30, but fuck, if he's doing that, he can definitely play first grade.
Well, the Broncos game, it was good to see Tristan Saylor back out there.
Yes, he was my man of the match by far.
I thought he played well.
Speed, good ball skills.
Yeah.
Couple of try assists. I think he scores well.
You know who surprised me, though? Smoothie.
Yes.
Everyone was raving on about Smoothie.
Yeah, G played well.
Tell you what, if you're Billy Walters or Pakes, you are shaking.
You're worried.
You're shaking in your boots.
Was he a hooker?
He was hooker.
He's hooker, yeah.
Okay.
And that's what they need. They don't have a quality hooker.
Yeah.
So he's going to put a lot of pressure on them. So definitely keep an eye on Smoothie. He was very good. And I don't know who it was. I don't know his name because Broncos stuffed up their team list.
Right.
So the jerseys were wrong. So whoever was wearing number 13 in that trial, the lock, he was a beast.
Really?
Keep an eye out for him. He was a freak.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but someone comment his name.
That's
I'm
pretty.
sure
That's pretty class from the Broncos to
How they stuff up
the team list names.
Like they were all wrong. Even the Wynnum, like I think number 3 that did the punch.
Yeah.
He was actually listed as number 4.
Oh, okay.
So
they didn't really care.
They were proper cast.
Would you say that they're?
It was an unofficial.
Would you say that they're a nominee for the cast character of the week?
I think there's better ones, Mick.
Really, better than that.
there's
More
better.
cast.
Let's go over a few.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jimmy, start us off.
Well, we've got to start off with Latrell Mitchell and Jack Wyden.
We got to start off with
The
them.
birthday bash.
Yes. Allegedly got into a wrestle.
Wyden's 30th.
Yep.
Down at Canberra.
Latrell resisted arrest.
Yep.
And as we saw in the footage, it was 4 coppers trying to pin him down.
Yep.
Took 4 of them.
Yeah.
Mate, he's not here to play marbles, I'll tell you that much for free.
And apparently it hurt his shoulder in the process.
Yeah, he was
from the team
screaming out
doctor.
like, my shoulder.
And you don't want to touch
wow.
Latrell's shoulder.
Yeah.
We need him fit for this year, but
He's our finals hope. Don't touch him.
I think it's been one of the most blown out things. I don't think it was too serious.
Yeah, it's always...
From all witnesses, they were just play fighting, and then I think they asked Latrell Mitchell for his ID and Wyden, they're like, mate, we're just joking.
And
like,
they just didn't... They didn't think it was like...
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who else is a nominee, H?
Well, as I said, I watched the trials. Go onto the Dolphins website.
Ready to watch it.
Ready to watch it. I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
Happy, excited. The stream crashes. Straight away.
Dolphins before the kickoff?
Before the kickoff. First NRL game, they couldn't even get their stream working.
No, that's terrible.
Oh.
You know which website won't stuff it, though?
Is it thecastcontrol.com.au, Mick?
That's exactly it.
That's
Read
it.
my mind.
That is it.
So that was definitely up there. And obviously we just mentioned the other one, the number 3. His name was, where is it?
Kikumanu.
That's a cool name. Number 3 for Wynnum. Throwing the punches in the trials, like 3 left hooks. In a trial match.
Yeah. James Johnson. That's a great name.
That is also a good name.
That is a great name.
James Johnson.
Throwing 3 punches, getting sin binned in a trial. It's pretty cast.
Pretty cast.
I think this one's close, Jim. I couldn't split it, but we'll do a drum roll.
We'll do a drum
and Mick
roll.
will announce the winner.
Give me a drum roll, boys. The cast character of the week has to be Latrell Mitchell and Jack White.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Mate,
Just when you thought the rugby league off-season was quiet, there was no scandals, no nothing.
I was getting nervous.
Latrell Mitchell and Jack Whiten have a fight on the 30th birthday.
On Jack Whiten's
On
birthday.
Whiten's 30th birthday.
Come on, man. Oh.
Like, I get
That
it.
is-
It was a bit of fun, but...
And
come
those
on,
two are
boys.
close as anything as well. It's like
Yeah.
me and Jim fighting, like when I punched
Yeah.
him in the face in year 10.
I think
Come
it-
But like to
on.
both end the night in a cell,
Oh,
and they got the All-Stars match coming up next
Yeah.
week. Like it's very cast.
that is
That is hard to beat. Dolphins, you're very lucky on this one.
Well, congratulations to Latrell and Jack Whiten. I think it's time for... I think it's time for players to watch. Obviously, we've got the NRL Trials in the next couple of weeks, right before the season.
perfect for your super coach as well if you play that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect for Supercoach. Well, I'm going to list out some guns or some players to watch for, I guess, in the next couple of weeks. So
Are you
let's
going to
kick
list
it
them?
off.
Do you want us to comment on them?
You can comment if you want.
Cool.
I think some are pretty common. So we'll kick it off. Adrian just mentioned it earlier. Valence Tavare, Big Bopper.
Beast.
Beast. He'll start.
He'll start left center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him
I
in your
agree.
Supercoach team if you don't have him.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of tackle breaks. I actually have stats which I just threw. Hold on.
This should be good.
For the Redcliffe Dolphins last season
Yeah.
in the Q Cup, this bloke played 14 games, 12 tries, 17 line breaks, 85 tackle breaks.
85.
Are this kid serious?
Yeah.
12 games?
14 games. What's
Wow.
that?
Quick maths tells you 6.
That's crazy.
That is.
So
That is
get him in.
crazy.
He's gonna make you some dosh.
Yeah. So get him in. Next one, Isaiah Katoa. We spoke about him.
Yep. He'll get his shot in the trials. I don't
Yep.
know if he'll start for him, but he'll be there knocking on that door. He's a very talented kid.
Yeah, I think Milf and O'Sullivan. Yeah, they'll want to be playing some good footy because he, like you said, he'll be knocking on the door. Tristan Saylor. It's good to see him back.
Redemption story.
Yeah.
Love that.
Brisbane. He's in the top 30?
I
I
think,
think
so,
he's
yeah.
in the top 30.
Just.
So it'll be like Reece Walsh, and then he might be the next backup fullback.
Yeah.
If they don't put Cobbo there.
Yeah. So look out for him. Next one, he's just signed with the Dogs. Carl Olapu.
I think
Is that how you
that's how
say it?
I think that's how you
Olapau?
say it. Apologies if I
Olapu?
butchered that. Yeah, Olapu.
They paid
Yeah.
a $500K transfer
Massive
for
raps.
him. Massive
Massive
raps. I've
raps.
seen his trials. I mean, highlights. He looks the real deal.
You know that the Lebanese halfback, that Caleb.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say his name, but they left him out of the top 30.
Oh, did
So
they?
he wants an immediate release. He's gonna get out of there. So this kid must be the real deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they're leaving out their potentially second or third best halfback.
100%.
Definitely look out for him. Next, from the Gold Coast Titans, Alo Fiana Khan Pereira.
Another Supercoach cheapie.
Another
Gold Coast
cheapie.
winger.
I don't know if he starts
I
in
don't
the
think-
Titans
yeah.
team, but I've heard good reports
I
from him.
think he's starting. I heard he's going to start.
Is he?
Yeah, so keep an eye out for the trial.
Yep.
As long as he doesn't get injured and impresses,
Yeah.
should be there.
Next one, I think this kid's had raps for the last 3 years. Down in Melbourne, Jack Howarth. Does he finally get his debut in the NRL this year?
Definitely not starting. I think
Maybe off the bench.
Will he get his debut? I think this
Oh,
year.
and yeah, he'll debut, I reckon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Big massive raps on him. So yeah, I'm excited to see him play. Next, I think he's going to play for Queensland this year, if not in the next few years. Jermaine Hopgood.
Really? You
Yeah.
think he's going to play?
I think he's good.
He's a base
Oh.
beast.
Yeah.
Remember the last season right at the end? He got given like 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And he got like 68 base.
Yeah, he did.
So he's just a
He'll be
workhorse.
starting lock, won't
I
he?
think he's going to start. Madison's out the first
Hard
few weeks
worker.
as well.
Yeah.
Hard worker.
So, yeah.
Look out for him.
Workhorse.
Next, South Junior, Tallis Duncan.
Yeah. Young kid.
Young.
Beast.
Yeah.
I think he plays lock or in the forwards.
Yep.
Just a big hitter, strong runner.
Yep.
Keen to see him go.
Next, we've got from the Roosters, Sua Wong. What do you reckon, boys?
Massive raps.
Yeah.
In the middle. Tough boy, skillful.
Rugby league guru always wraps him in the middle.
Oh, he's been going on for like years
Yeah,
about this guy.
I don't think we'll see him early on in the season, but if there's a few injuries, he might get a spot on the bench. So
Yeah.
look out for him. Next, from the Warriors, Luke Metcalf.
Another kid with great talent, young, halfback.
Yep.
There's a lot of halves there at the Warriors at the moment. This is time to shine in
I
the
think
trial.
he'll get his chance this year. And then next from the Canberra Raiders, Trey Mooney.
Yeah, he's definitely a cheapie if you're playing Supercoach.
Yeah.
He might get some minutes, potentially locked, definitely off the bench.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's definitely one to keep an eye on at the trials.
And last but not least, Age, your favourite player from the Dogs, Paul Alamotti.
Biggest chest in rugby league.
He
Built like a brick.
Yep.
Playing centre, 19 years old.
I'm excited
he
to
is
see
an
him.
explosion machine. Can't wait to see him in the trials.
Yeah.
You know who I'm excited?
What's funny, Mick?
You said explosion machine.
What do you think?
I don't
Get
know.
your mind out of the gutter, son.
Boys, you know who I'm excited to see?
Who, Mick?
The new signings for the key clubs, like the Tigers. I want to see Apasau in his new kit. Clemmer. John Bateman back to the NRL.
Big Papa.
Big Papa. Can't wait to see the Doggy Boys.
Like
Marnie. Kickout in their new colours.
Yeah.
Mate, I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Hopefully
great.
these clubs
Cannot
get a few
wait.
more wins this year, you know?
Yeah, it'll be good. They need it.
They do need it. Let's go on to another segment we introduced a few weeks ago. Last man standing.
Yes.
So who wants to put their hand up for this one? It's a chips edition.
I'll do it.
Mick, you going to do this?
Yep.
All right, last man standing, chips edition. We're going to start with salt and vinegar or barbecue.
Ooh, has to be salt and vinegar. It's one of the OG flavours.
Salt and vinegar or chicken.
Not chicken. Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar or sweet chili.
Ooh, you got me now. If it's Red Rock Deli, has to be sweet chili.
Sweet chili or honey soy.
Honey soy chicken, classic favourite. Everyone always brings it out and tries to be a little bit edgy.
Honey soy or cheezels.
Cheezels? No way. Not a chance in the world. There's not enough chip there for me. Honey soy chicken, please.
Honey soy or Doritos.
Unpopular opinion, but I'm going Doritos here. Doritos are unreal, especially the red
Wow.
ones. They're the best.
Incredible. And the other two I put in Twisties and Burger Ins, but they don't compete.
No.
Definitely not, Mick?
No chance.
Bang. Doritos it is. Love it, Mick. Now, another new segment. Mick, take it away.
So, I was watching a bit of the archives because that's all you can watch on Fox League these days. And I was looking at some of the great players in the NRL, and it got me thinking, what about the past, the present, and the future for the NRL players? So, this is a new segment we're introducing. We're comparing 3 similar players that have competed, obviously, in the past, currently playing now, and who's going to be the future of the NRL. So 3 players we'll be going over this week is Greg Inglis, Latrell Mitchell, and Selwyn Cobbo. Obviously, they're the past, present, and future of the NRL. So let's kick things off with their debut. Greg Inglis made his debut on the wing for the Storm in 2005 when he was 18 years old. Latrell Mitchell made his debut for the Roosters on the wing in 2016 when he was 18 years old. Selwyn Cobbo made his debut on the wing for the Broncos in 2021 when he was 19 years old. So all similar in age, and they all started on the wing, and it's not even their natural position. As we know, Greg Inglis was a 5'8" at one point, a centre, fullback. Latrell, he's went from centre to fullback.
Yeah.
Even Cobbo, the raps that he gets is he's a fullback.
Get him off the wing, eh? Get him
exactly.
fullback or centre.
But it's how you blood him.
Now let's talk about their Origin Series debut. Greg Inglis made his Origin debut at 19 years old in his second year of first grade, winning the series playing 1 game. Latrell, on the other hand, made his Origin debut at 20 in his third year of first grade, winning the series playing 3 games. Similarly, Cobbo made his Origin debut at 20 in his second year of first grade, winning the series playing 3 games.
What is it
So,
about them playing their
incredible.
first series and winning?
They all won their first series
Wow.
Is unreal.
when they were like 20 to 18 to 19 years old. Incredible.
And you think about Latrell, he was still young to play Origin, but it was his third year of first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he debuted.
Realistically, he could have played in his second year. He was that good then.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
What about grand finals age?
So grand finals,
Yep.
Greg Inglis has won 3 premierships, 2 obviously that got stripped in 09, 07, and 1 at South in 2014, 1 Clive Churchill in the 07 year. Trell Mitt has won 2 premierships with the Roosters,
Yep.
18 and 19, and Cobbo, unsurprisingly, hasn't played 1 finals game at all because the Broncos were pretty cast the last 2 years. Jimmy, take us over current stats.
I know everyone loves their stats, so I'm going to take everyone through some stats. Greg Inglis, 149 tries from 263 games, 57%. Latrell, 89 tries in 144 games, 62%. And Cobbo, 17 from 25, 68%.
So
And
they're all prolific try scorers.
Prolific
the
try
thing is
scorers.
as well, Inglis played after a year with an ACL. He had the back end of his career when he was getting a bit old.
Yeah.
Latrell's at 62%. You imagine that rate's probably going to drop down to that 57, and Cobbo can't keep a 60%.
Well, you never know. If they verse the Dolphins and the Warriors every week, you could get up to like 70%.
But
obviously over time, it's harder to keep that percentage.
Interestingly enough, they both moved to South Sydney, Inglis and Latrell. Cobbo.
Is he next?
Does he go to South?
Is Cobbo coming to South?
Oh, I hope so for our sake. That'd be an incredible backline.
History sells.
So,
but yeah, with these three players, it's definitely their strength, their size,
all similar
their natural ability.
Yeah, that fend.
Their speed.
Yeah, everything.
How many times do I say Inglis has the best highlights package of any NRL player? And I tell you what, Latrell Mitchell is closing in fast with that as well. Yeah. He's incredible.
Latrell's upper body strength is second to none. He just bounces people off for fun.
And you know what excites me about Cobbo? Just think about Latrell and Inglis when they first started in the NRL. They were fast, skinny wingers, right?
Yeah.
Latrell Mitchell, he started as that, and then now he's grown to this humongous thing that just has raw power, pace, everything, and strength in one.
Yeah, Cobbo's only... What is he, 20?
20.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of growing.
He's going to start to fill out like Sam Walker and like all these small players. They start to fill out.
Yeah. So, Cobbo with a bit of size, off the wing, deadly.
And they're all going to be great players in their own right. I'm sure they don't like being obviously compared to the greats. So,
100%.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to, obviously Latrell's probably got heaps more years left in him. And
he's definitely the present.
Yeah, and then obviously Cobbo coming through as well. So, exciting stuff.
Very exciting. Okay. Now for the best segment in the world, Age's Irrelevant Fact of the Week.
Yep.
Hippos can run up to 30 kilometres per hour on land and around 8 kilometres per hour in water.
I usually would skip through this segment, but I've been seeing videos of hippos, and mate, they are fucked.
They are.
Have you seen the one on TikTok?
Yeah,
they're on the boat, and the hippo just charges out of the water.
They are so fucked.
In that video, they left that hippo close to the boat. They put a lot of trust into those engines, didn't they?
Bro, the hippo just shocked them. Just rattled them. Out of nowhere, just puts on the burners.
No, they're very fast. And if they get a hold of you, they're similar to crocodiles. They just take you underwater.
But don't they they full tip boats and stuff like?
They're super strong.
They're massive.
They're massive,
and deceivingly quick. So I knew that one would roll you guys. The first time you ever responded to Age's Irrelevant Fact. But get that up,
It's because I've been seeing a lot of hippos come up on my TikTok.
I knew the hippo stat would get you.
So I was like, I need to bring this up. Anyway, it is time now for some play on or penalty for this week. We'll kick it off with @Owen Galea, big fan of the show. Tits out for the boys. Chant at a festival. Play on or penalty?
Ooh, tough. I mean, I've probably participated in singing at least once or twice. You know what? Penalty. It doesn't need to be there.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Even though we've probably done it.
Look, I've probably done it before.
I wouldn't start it.
I wouldn't start it.
No, the PS, you're right. The people that started, penalty.
Yeah.
But if you're drunk and you want to join it, play on.
Play on.
Play on.
Yeah, play on.
There you go.
And that's all we'll say about that one.
That's it, Owen.
Next one, @the Bet Slip Podcast. Enclosed footwear at the beach.
First of all, I'd like to say, love what the boys are doing.
Yep.
One of my favourite up-and-coming podcasts. Give them a listen.
Killing it.
Love their sport. Love their footy.
Love their punting.
They love punting. Get around them.
What do you reckon, boys?
Enclosed footwear at the beach. If you know you're going to the beach, massive penalty.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than having sand in your sport shoes.
But if you happen to go for a coastal walk,
and then you're
like, do you want to sit on the beach, whatever?
Take them off.
Take them off.
Yeah.
But if you're going there and you know you're going to the beach, penalty.
Get the Birks on. Off you go.
Get the slides on.
Next one, @Ayan Shukla. Skipping leg day, boys.
Well, aren't you be privileged to know that I actually did legs today? So, no, I don't skip leg day.
Have you ever, Mick?
Oh, plenty of times, yeah. But just not today.
And on the other side of the spectrum, me who never does legs. I've tried it multiple times, and every time I fucking pull a muscle or something, so I've given up. I need these quick legs for the charity match.
But no, legs are pretty much half your body, so penalty. Never skip leg day.
Never skip leg day, yep. We'll go with that one. And the last one for this week, @Goldsby. Wearing a Cast Patrol shirt out clubbing. Adrian?
Well, I reckon it's a massive play on.
Yeah.
The boys loved it. Hosty loved it.
The girls loved
The
it.
chicks loved it. Sophia, block your ears. Yeah, it's a massive play on, and you can wear it anywhere. If you want to go out clubbing, Get the black one.
Huge play on.
You want to go to the pub? Get
Massive
the white
play
one.
on.
Back cast never last.
Mate, literally never lasts.
You can wear it anywhere. Do
Literally.
any
Six
activity
again,
with it.
play
Wear it
on.
to the footy.
It's so versatile.
Wear it to the beach. Wear it wherever you want.
Mate, wear it at home.
Wear it to bed.
Mate, there we
Mate.
go, Jim.
Well,
That's very
If you're a
it to
girl,
bed.
you can wear it and tie it up with a little
Wear it on a
little knot.
date. Oh,
unreal.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, that's it for me this week.
Boys, before we go to listener questions this
Yes.
week, I just have to give you congratulations. Obviously, I suck at tipping, but I did follow your two best bets this weekend. Jimmy getting up at $4.40 and your
my
best bet,
moral.
$1.70.
It was a moral.
It's moral.
It
But
won by like 7
you
lengths.
know what? Apart from the Instagram,
Not quite, but yeah.
apart from the Instagram where we posted the best bets, you know where I actually found it?
Where?
Dabble. I found it on Dabble.
Mate,
So you were just scrolling and it popped up.
By far, I was having a bet on Dabble, doing a bit of horse form, and I was like, who am I going to back this race? When you click the race, found the feature, you click activity, and you can see what all these other favourite tipsters are putting up there.
Well, so Jimmy's best bet came up.
100%.
British Columbia.
It says Jimmy's best bet, has a write-up, and if you don't like Jimmy's, you go, all right, let's see what else someone else is picking. And someone else picks British
Yeah.
Columbia. You go, you know what? I'm going to back it.
Yeah, it's like informed opinion of all these tipsters.
Yeah.
And if it lines up, a few people tipping it, you just back them.
it's just the greatest betting app on earth.
It
Oh,
is.
100%.
And I'll tell you what the best thing is, the banter channels.
Oh, it's the best.
I was in there, I kid you not, I woke up at 12. I was in there from 12 to 2 p.m.
What?
Non-stop.
Did not get out of there. And there was
Yes.
people in there that did not leave the whole day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sit there the whole day.
Philly, my crutch, and Witty, they're the best. They
you know
do
what the
not
good-
leave that chat.
Well, you know
and they
why
hit,
they
hit
don't
winners
leave?
as well.
They
What?
don't leave because in the banter chat, you can actually just have the races on the whole time.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the chat going.
With the chat going, it's perfect. But for the people listening that don't know what Dabble is, some people just think you go on there and you just click copy bets and you can never put your own bets on.
No.
You can actually go on there and bet your own money and do your own write-ups and
Yeah.
share it in the banter
Exactly,
channels.
and people can follow you. It's like Instagram or Facebook,
Yeah.
and your bets will pop up on their feed, and vice versa.
Social media betting app. What's not to like?
Exactly.
Incredible.
And with over 14,000 followers, you'll find at the Cast Patrol. But if you want to sign up to Dabble and get involved in all the fun and action in the banter channels and all the best bets that we post every single day, be sure to use the link in the description, whether you're on a podcast, YouTube, or anywhere else, wherever you find them.
But Mick, if that's too much for them, download the app,
Yeah.
and when you're signing up, use the code CastPatrol.
How do you spell it?
CASTPATROL.
And if it's too hard, click the link.
Yes, exactly. And also, on that note, we have found some great value in the NRL future markets. I'll give you a little a teaser. Parramatta, $1.70 to make the 8. Incredible.
You know what? I don't even want to hear you write up because it's on Dabble.
It's on Dabble.
It's on
People
Dabble.
can to
Cop
back
it.
it up. But
It's on
get
Dabble.
on there. There's some futures bets up now for you guys.
Let's go to listener questions. We're kicking things off with a South Sydney player asking us a question. At Davey Moali.
How good, mate?
Big Davey.
Big
Big
Davey.
He's a
Davey.
beast. Hopefully he
Big
gets
things
more.
this year.
Hopefully he gets more minutes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If
He-
not, I'll have a word to
He
JD
wants
for you,
to know,
Davey.
what's the biggest bet you've ever placed?
Oh,
Oh, who wants to start this one off?
I think you can start things off, Age.
Okay. I'll be
This
honest
should
with
be
you
good.
guys. I received a tip for a horse,
yeah.
and I loaded $1,000 into my account, got a $500 bonus bet as compensation, and put it all on that horse, paying $2,
Yeah.
and it did win. So
Wow.
I'm grateful of that.
But it's not gambling responsibly, is it?
That is not very responsible,
But it won.
but it won.
So that's the biggest bet. Jim,
So
what's your
that
biggest
was
bet
my
you've
bet.
ever placed?
Biggest bet I've ever placed, probably when Winks won her third Cox Plate, if I'm honest.
How much?
I was somewhere in the K
Yep.
area.
What was she
but
paying?
about not much, $1.20, $1.30, but
Just safe as houses.
safe as houses. Well, although Humidor came up on her outside, scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think Winks winning her third Cox Plate.
Similarly to you, I actually have the biggest bet of my life on Winks.
Yeah.
On her last start, we were all at Ramwick.
What
and
was
I
it?
said-
Yeah.
$30?
Yeah, $30. No, actually, I don't actually remember because I had too many drinks, and all I said was the whole day my plan was whatever bankroll I get, it's just going on Winks at $1.08 or something.
Yeah.
Criminal. I
And
was always going to win.
Winks was never going to lose that
Besides
race.
Kluger pushing up on the inside,
With
Jim.
our
Exactly.
good friend, Tommy Berry.
Yeah.
Tommy Berry.
Next question at Ongalea. What are your biggest wins and losses on the punt?
Well,
Look, I'll go with my biggest win because this was actually quite a fluke. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a story. So tuck yourselves in, boys, and those listening.
I'm tucked in. Let's go.
I received a message on WhatsApp one day, one of those scam messages from Madison Tipster, who claiming they could send me fixed soccer matches overseas. So I said, fuck it, what's the catch? Send me your
Yeah.
free tip and I'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
He goes, no, you have to pay. And I said, look, I'm not paying for a tip that's probably fake. He goes, oh, I'll send you this free one. If it wins, you can pay me.
Yeah.
I said, all right, sure, no worries. He goes, All right, boss. Boca Juniors to win 2-0 over Defensa Wajustica at $8.
$8 to
Yeah.
give you a tip.
Boca Juniors, I'm like, look, they're in Argentina, obviously not fixed. But
And they got that sick kit.
They got the sick kit. So I said, is this a fixed match? He responds, yes, mate, with 100 emoji. Anyway, I'm like, whatever. I loaded the gun on it and I said, for $8, whatever. 8-1. I'm watching this game on some illegal South American stream. And, mate, you would not believe it. The game ended 2-0.
Yeah. Did it look fixed?
Honestly, there was some goalkeeping errors from the team that lost. That I was like, this is sketch. And the strikers of the other team was skying a few shots. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe, I don't know. But it was my biggest win of all time. So thanks to Madison Tipster for tipping it. I gave him a little tip on the edge.
Biggest
Incredible.
loss. What about biggest loss, Mick?
Biggest loss, I think I've talked about before when I had the same theory as Winks, and I was like, whatever I win today, I'm just gonna put on a short thing at the end of the day and
get out stakes.
Yeah, so Bill Shorten was $1.10 to win the unlosable election.
Sickening.
Yeah.
You
Loaded
were
the house
hyping
on
this
it.
up.
I lost to Scott Morrison, so that's that
you
one.
put like 500, didn't you?
For whatever that bankroll was
Maybe
that day.
more, maybe 800.
Wow. Age?
Okay, so we'll start with the biggest win. So I remember, I think it was like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was punting, like I think it was probably a Saturday. Got up 5K. I think I started with like $200.
Yeah.
That's a
So
huge
got up to
return.
5K. I was
Did you
like,
withdraw it?
holy shit. That's where hand in hand with the other question, biggest loss. I lost all that
Right.
within that 12 a.m. that night.
Because you're betting big to win big.
Yes.
You're obviously betting and you're going to lose big.
And then I
too.
went out. I think I was drinking. And I was
Yeah,
just
that's
betting
not good.
big, and it just went down the drain. So gamble responsibly. Don't bet and drink. What you can do when you're betting is wear these Castrol shirts.
Yeah.
They will increase your ROI by 25%.
Should have won that.
Proven allegedly.
I
So
think
yeah,
for
if I
me-
wore that, probably wouldn't have lost it all.
Yeah. I think for me, biggest win, probably the one that I can remember, was probably just a Melbourne Cup that's gone by. 200,
Oh, gold trip.
yeah, gold trip, 200 each way at about 20s. Just
That's
over
why.
5K.
That's why you're the goat, Jim. I don't know
Just
how
over
you
5K.
tip these big horses on these big race days.
Yeah. So I think that would probably be my biggest win. And I think the biggest loss, I think it was like a couple of years ago, I copped a tip in Shartin about some horse, about $1.90, and I think I put a K on it, and yeah, that was the last time I ever saw that K.
Bit of a donkey, eh?
Very big donkey.
So thank you for that tip.
Thanks, boss. Next question at Manny_733. Wonder what he's going to say this time. Mick has gone fucked again. He shouldn't be allowed to tip for a month. He's that bad. Thanks, Manny. Thanks, mate.
That is good,
Look,
man.
I just try
let's
my
touch
best
on that, Mick. Atletico drew,
to
and
get
then
Tafe second last on
and
the
then
ladder.
France couldn't even beat Italy 13 plus in the Rugby Six Nations.
Yeah, beautiful.
They won by 5.
Mate, this is why I have
You're in
double.
trouble.
To
So
just
you got
copy
1
the
out of
tips.
3, Mick. I'm with Manny here. Retire for a month.
Mate, Jim
Give
was
it
just
up.
on a fucking 7 in a row loss streak or something like
But
that.
he came off the bench
Came
with
off
a
the
juicy horse. And now his Roy's negative 27%.
I'm
He's,
back.
he's nearly at even.
I'm back.
He's back.
Yeah.
Ayan Shukla, what is your personal best for bench press in your prime? So, age, never had a prime?
I actually did have a prime. It was when I was 18, high school, year 12.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that good in terms of bench. I think it was like 70 kilos sets. So like 3 sets, 10 reps.
Yep.
Now I've just started again the last 2 weeks, getting in shape for the Sports Shed TV charity match. Up to 45. So just
Kilos?
Yeah, working my way back up.
Oh, it's only at 45.
Yeah,
You've
like-
lost heat.
Bro, I lost everything.
That's
Yeah,
like
right.
warm
When I
up
first did
material.
it, my whole fucking... I showed you the photo, right?
It looked like a pop.
I did like 30 kilos, and then this whole right chest like exploded. I thought I tore my pec or some shit.
Yeah.
And it went down after 2
Have you ever done a bench
days.
press?
Well, I haven't actually hit my prime yet, so I'll get back to you give me a couple of years and I'll get back to you.
I'm like Jim, never hit my prime, but my best bench recorded was 90 for 10.
That is
Get
very...
fucked.
I can show you the app.
Mate, that's why you're in the front row. For the
Hey,
charity.
that's why I'm in
That's
the
why
front
you're a
row.
big-
No, we believe you. Don't want to see the
Yeah,
app.
we don't need to see it.
We believe you.
But
We'll
look,
talk a lot
that
of shit,
was
but we'll believe it.
the next question, similarly to that, was at Antipatsoglou. Who was John Bernard referring to as the big bopper in his press conference for the Sports Shed TV charity match?
Look, well, in the question, when he was explaining it, he said someone between 80 to 100 kilos.
So you're
And the
obviously
boy-
out of that.
I'm out of that. So the boys to my right, I don't know which one he was referring to, but one of his.
So for those
That
of you that
big
don't know
bopper.
what we're talking about, For the charity match that's coming up end of this month, they had the captains, John Bernard and Shaq TV, do a press conference. And they posted on YouTube. And during the press conference, it was like, the question was like, players to watch out for.
Yeah.
And then John Bernard said, I'm worried about the Cast Patrol boys, especially they have a big bopper who's 80 to 100 kilos.
and
he's been eating a lot because he put on weight in America.
Yeah. So you can go America. So it's between me and Age.
It's definitely between me and you. And I do recall in the charity match preview saying Mick's the big bopper, he's in the front row because he had too many burgers in America. So I reckon they're definitely talking about Mick.
Look, if they were doing an eye test over the YouTube right now, just doing an eye test, I can tell you who the big bopper is.
Well, initially I thought it was me, but you're in the front row. They named you in the front row. That means they think you're a big bopper.
Do you remember when Piggy Riddell was a hooker?
He was a beast.
You're going to model your game.
He's my inspiration.
Oh, mate, I can tell.
But now I'm trying to go for more like a Harry Grant.
Oh, Harry Grant, okay.
But I reckon either way, there's two big boppers coming for you boys, so watch out.
Yeah. But it's good to know that the other team captain's scared of one of us.
Well, I think they said all of us, but they specifically the big bopper.
Yeah. Well, look, whether you take the compliment or not, it's a lose-lose. Yeah. You're either the big fucking fat cunt,
and they're worried about you.
They're worried about you,
or
you're going to be the target.
Literally,
you're going to be the target.
Yeah. So I think just watch out, boys. We're all coming for you.
Yeah.
No one's safe.
Next question is actually from @Sportshed TV. They want to know, what are the anytime try scorer odds for the charity match? Unfortunately, Dabble don't offer a market for this because they're not into charity matches where.
But guess what? Castbet do.
Castbet.
And I actually have the odds here. I'll read them out for you boys.
Yep.
So, Jason David, suspended odds. 2 or more tries, though, you can have a nibble. $1.10. A lot of value there.
Yep.
Jimmy, $1.20.
Get on.
Safe.
Lock.
There's going to be plenty of points.
I
in this
reckon
match.
it's going to go either way for you. Like, you're either going to score a tries and it's $1.20.
Yeah.
Or our team's not going to know how to pass the ball to you.
Yeah.
So you might not even get the ball at maybe $51.
We're also offering a special. $7.50 for Jimmy to get the first try in the match.
Yep.
Great value there.
Great value.
Get on that.
Yep.
DM us to find out how to get on.
Please don't, because it's nothing. It's just Age putting in his back pocket.
Mate, these are real live odds you can get on right now. John Bernard, $1.25.
Yeah.
Moral. Jordan Simi, $1.40. Mate, he's crashing over. No one's stopping him.
Yeah.
Age, $1.45.
From dummy half?
From dummy half, show and
Crash?
go. Crash play. No one's stopping me from close range.
Yeah.
Nick Carews, $1.55. Big unit in the halves, show and go. Mick, $1.60.
Krim, I'm $1.05, so that's the best value.
Right, you're
get.
playing in the front row.
You don't understand. I have a sidestep. I get one line break them through. I got 99 pace.
So you price yourself $1.05.
A lot.
So this is incredible value.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
The money at
$1.60
$1.60 is probably for me to maybe get injured. That's the only thing it's probably
Mate, $1.10 for you to get injured.
Yeah.
Castro on the wing for us, $1.70. Mohammed Ismail, $1.80. Shaq TV, our captain and halfback, $1.80. Trademark Sports, $1.90. Bit of value there.
And now we got the host, Adrian Sportshed TV.
Yes.
$2.20. Josh Sportshed, $2.90 in the back row.
Jeez.
That's
value.
That's not value. he should be 6. But Norman is probably the best value you'll get all day.
What do we have him at, Mick?
Norman at Sportshed TV is $101
triple digit odds
to score a try.
Anytime.
It would be a miracle.
We would have to go bankrupt. We'd sell everything.
The
The
only way
mics, the
Norman
studio,
scores
everything.
is if someone runs and someone passes it to him over the line and he puts it down.
So are you willing to eat your hat if Norman scores, Mick?
I'm going to watch the defense. If people are bullshitting and let Norman score for free, no. But if he scores legit try, I'll eat a hat.
There you go.
But one big boy that I want to shout out, another big bopper, is Dan from What's New in the Castle. He's
This is value. This is value.
$3.20. I see him
Crash
like
play. Crash play,
Josh
boys.
Papali in the middle.
Yeah. Bit of footwork at the line.
Yeah. 5 meters out, turn it off.
Yeah.
He's going straight over. But I think you missed a few, Mick. We'll go
I
back.
missed none because his next question is, what's new in the castle?
You missed some
He
try
wants to know,
scorers.
are any of you three scared of Dan from What's New in the Castles? Elbow in the charity match. I'm going to tell you, I'm not scared of it.
His elbow.
Mate, I go low all day, so I'm not ready for the elbow. I'm just going to chop your legs, Dan.
I'm scared of the big frame he's got,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yeah.
a big bopper, so I can handle it.
But not specifically your elbow.
Maybe a knee. @Rennie_. Thoughts on my tips last weekend?
Rennie was on. He was on fire on
He was on
Saturday
fire?
and Sunday. He was sending us tips. We posted a few, and he landed them. So
Could be a potential 18th man.
he's definitely up the list.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
Next question. At Aiden_Juang. Biggest dark horse team in the NRL for 2023.
I'll say
horse.
Manly, because if Turbo's fit, they're a top 8 chance.
I like the Tigers, but I think they're turning from a dark horse to a light horse with all these new signings.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, biggest dark horse. I'm going to say the Knights.
I like the point.
The
Knights?
Knights? With a point?
No.
Knights.
Tim,
Knights?
that's a shocker.
Well, they got Lockie Miller now and Hastings.
Yeah, they've got some signings.
And like Adam Elliott,
Adam Elliott.
They have Hetherington?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hetherington.
Hetherington.
They won't make it out of the bottom
Ponga
five.
in the halves. If as long as he stays out there,
That's his problem with the Knights, he just can't
Yeah.
stay there. But if he stays there, they could make the 8.
but
Realistic, max.
cop that, guys.
There
Nice.
you go. Knights with the
Wow.
finger
You didn't
point.
expect that one.
No, you rattled us.
And the finger point got me.
Yeah. Wow.
At Alex Bonesy Boy, do you think Titans can improve from last year's dismal performance?
I think we've spoken about
There's
it.
only one way up.
There is. As long as they fix up their defense, they'll be just fine.
Yes.
They've
And
got
now
points in them.
They have points.
But-
But now they got Verrills at hooker.
Yeah.
Foreign at 7.
Yep.
That helps their spine. And Jaden Campbell on the bench.
Oh.
Mind
Yeah.
you. Fucking weapon, 14. So
Yeah.
they'll
So-
definitely be doing better things.
Yeah, if they fix up
Tell you
their
that
defense,
much.
which I'm sure that they're working on in the off season, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
100%. And final question for this week. At Wacko, would you rather do a really good piss or a really good shit?
Wasn't his question like a couple of weeks ago about farting?
Something
Yeah.
like
He
that.
loves his just releases.
Oh, Wacko, you need to relax, man.
But
Tell you what.
the best release, you can't beat a good shit. I'm sorry. As good as the piss can be, the release of that log just going, shit.
Nah, when you're busting for a piss and
Yeah,
you finally release
and
that,
that
especially like at a
is-
club, you're like, I just need to go.
All time stuff.
They're both very solid.
They are very good.
Okay. The moment you've been waiting for, you guys probably always skip to the end and just listen to this. Tips of the week. I'm shooting for 7 in a row.
Yep.
Wow.
I've landed 6 in a row, boys.
That's huge.
That is not fucking easy.
Flying.
And I don't know if I can do it again. So I don't want to lose this streak. So I've done my research. Double your wage with age.
Yep.
England minus 20.5, $1.90 line versus Italy in the Six Nations.
Stats,
Very important, Jim, to listen to here. These stats.
please.
England have never lost to Italy in Test rugby history.
Never lost.
29 games, no loss.
Never.
Never. So we need the line, right? We need them to win by 21 or more.
Yep.
So I went back. The last 10 games, England in every game of the last 10 have beaten Italy by 21 or more.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're not mucking
Okay.
around.
And in these 10 games, they averaged a winning margin of guess how many, Mick?
I saw it on the sheet. Can't tell you.
32.
Wow.
So they're going to clear this with ease.
Are
I know
you
they're coming
worried?
off a loss.
Are you worried?
Didn't they?
My whole thing is stats and history.
Yeah.
I don't want to go against history. They're coming off a loss, which will give them a lot of motivation to bounce back because they want to win these Six Nations.
What about form? Because
Form?
form tells me that France are the best team in the world at the minute.
Yep.
And Italy almost beat them.
I don't know if they're the best, but they're pretty good. And Italy should not have even got close to
And
them.
England lost to Scotland, who are not
Yeah.
the best team.
Scotland played very good, but back to Italy and France. France got a yellow card, which is why Italy got back in the game,
Right.
and France was shocking.
Okay.
So if England play, let's say 60% as good as they can play,
Yep.
Italy are stuffed. And that's my home country. I hate to say it, but England are going to win by 21 or more, double your wage with age for the 7th week in a row.
Thank you,
What
Age.
more do you want?
Thank you.
Triple.
Well, my tip for this week, I'm coming off a $4.40 winner last week. So look out for my best bet because I'm on fire. I feel it.
I'm worried when you're in this mood, Jim.
I'm in a mood.
Because when you land winners, they come in waves for you.
They do.
And you hit these fucked like $8, $12. You nearly hit a $91 multi
I
on
know.
Dabble. That was the
Last
most
leg.
sickening last
That
leg
was
ever.
sickening.
J-Mac on Kettle Hill,
Yep.
stuck on the fence, couldn't get out.
Won 4.
They all just
he
ran
won
past him.
4 races before that, J-Mac.
Yeah.
Going for 5 in a
He
row.
was flying that day, and he just got stuck on the fence, gave it no chance.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
But you're in a mood, and I'm
we're
worried.
in a mood, so look out for my best bet this week. That's my tip.
My tip of the week this week is on Friday, a podcast will be dropping, a special one sponsored by Dabble
Yep.
for the NFL Super Bowl. We're going to go through our first touchdowns, game winners, best bets.
Key matchup.
We have a big same game multi,
Ooh. $12.
$12 odds.
Yep.
So keep an eye out for that. That's a doozy.
I can't wait for that. So that's dropping Friday. And we just touched on the Sports Shed charity TV match. Buy some tickets in the link below. They're only $10. Even if you don't go, they go to a good cause. They go to Ronald McDonald House and
Mark Hughes Foundation.
that's the one.
So definitely buy tickets. Come see us play. See some big names. Jason David play. Love to see those burner bombs go up.
The big
Can't
boppers
wait.
from the Cast Patrol.
Mate, that full bops, the big boppers from the Cast Patrol.
Yeah.
Or the big bopper in the middle here, the front row, Mick.
You, mate, you're the big bopper.
Mate, I'm shredding now. I'm on the shred, so watch out in 2 weeks. I'll probably have a 4-pack.
What, you cut down from 4 cheeseburgers to 3?
Mate, I actually asked Jimmy, I went from 4 to 1 on the weekend, and I didn't even want it. He just bought me one.
Hey, you got a double McChicken.
Yeah, but you got to back me up here. You got to back me up.
Fair,
On the machine, we tried to click McChicken, and they didn't let me have it. There was a sign like, give this fat cunt another burger.
Mate, midweek, you literally bought Macca's U2 on the company card.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that
we'll
was
be
a
getting it
little
after
reward.
this as well.
That was a reward.
Probably.
No, but I've gone from 88 to 85. I'm getting in shape for this charity match. We're not here to fucking play marbles like Trell missed. Okay?
All right.
But it should be good fun.
That was good fun.
But
Thanks,
yeah,
boys.
that was a good one.
Hey, you did well. Thanks, Jim.
Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed, and we'll see you for next week's special guest episode.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Have a good week. See you guys.
Bye.